Hi, I'm Ricardo, and this is Petite Coding. Okay, so last time what we did was we did it until here, the emblem test and the any file. I just went ahead and on off camera did the same thing because this is just repeating it all over again. So you just create a test for each one, and then here on the emblem mapper, you put it on this array, right? So my array is complete now, and the tests are now here working correctly. And one thing it's bothering me right now, and I think I should refactor it right now, but right now because this says view controller, and it's not just any view controller, it's actually an emblem view controller. So let me just refactor and rename this because we need to have specific names for everything, and we need this to be it. Okay, so this should be emblem view controller. Okay, and I'm going to rename everything here, and I'm going to run the tests. Yeah, I don't really like the only view controller that was saying there. Okay, so now this should be also renamed. I should rename these view controller tests into emblem view controller tests. Right? Let's run the tests. Okay, now I feel peace in my mind because it's not a it's not any view controller, you know, it's an emblem view controller. So let me just push here and say refactor view controller to emblem view controller to give it a specific name. Commit files and push. So what I want to do before injecting anything or doing something that I will regret before doing this, I want to see I want to see the architecture on a diagram. So I'm going to go to draw.io, and I'm going to insert here this, and I'm going to say that this is the emblem view controller, right? And now what I need is shapes. So what I need is an arrow that conforms, right, to UI. So this depends on UI view controller because it inherits it, right? UI view controller. Let me just do this very quick. So as you can see, this arrow, this is conforming, right? Because if we see on here, it's inheriting. So the emblem view controller depends highly on the UI view controller. Okay, something here, and that we were missing a protocol here. So what I did is I did a protocol for the settings, and then I just conformed the emblem settings to the that settings protocol. And as you can see on the tests, I have to do the same thing. It's not emblem settings, and then I'm not overriding the function anymore. I'm implementing it, and everything is passing again fine. But now we have this diagram. Let me show you what diagram we have now until the tests are passing. So the tests are succeeding, right? So we have this diagram, which the emblem settings conform to the settings feature or protocol. And the emblem view controller also depends on the settings. Let me show you here, emblem view controller. So it's depending invertly. So you're injecting the emblem settings, so that's the dependency it has. Because low-level details should not depend on high-level implementations, right? So this is what we do. And now that we have a protocol and everything, now I think the architecture we're seeing it where it's going, right? And the emblem mapper, it's something that's out of there. I just need the emblem mapper somewhere, so I'll just do here, and here's the emblem mapper, right? The emblem mapper right now, it's something that's out of sight, and this doesn't depend on anything yet. Doesn't depend on anything yet. So I'll put a no color because I don't know where to put the emblem mapper right now. So emblem mapper, but this is the architecture we're having with the emblem settings, right? The UAV controller, emblem settings. Okay. So now that we have a defined architecture, we need to see how we're going to import our other module, okay? And that we'll do next time. Before that, let me just commit this and say added protocol settings to the architecture, just in order to invert the dependencies and not depend on the concrete type. And also what I can do now is we can do a new group, protocols, new file, settings, and what I can do now is from the emblem settings, I can get this protocol out of the way, put it here, command U, import UI kit. We need a UI image. Oh, and these settings, this depends on UI kit because we have the UI image, right? So this depends on UI kit. These diagrams are really important to see what dependency we have here. So I think this is a problem because the settings shouldn't depend on UI kit. Okay, we can see that on the next video, where we can use a generic or something like that to not use it to not depend on UI kit. So if we want to use the settings and other stuff, we can do that. But let's see. Okay, that's it for now. Okay, so what we did here, we refactored the code because the emblem view controller had another name and I didn't like that, so I changed the name. Then afterwards we just viewed the architecture we're having as we were implementing it, and we have found some issues there with UIKit, and the emblem settings is dependent on UIKit and the other one is also dependent on UIKit, and I don't think that's really how we should do it, because I think UIKit is, we shouldn't depend on UIKit if we want to use that emblem settings on AppKit, let's say, or any other platform. So we need to decouple that, and we will see that in the next video. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and push that bell notification so you receive notifications every time I post a new video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.